Truth dominates, not as sinless as you knew back then. Wiser each time I begin again. Underestimate, but always prepare. Sword can't pierce through armor I wear. Last sound ever is the banshee cry. When you hear it, that's when I turn my head to the sun. So see my shadow blinding the way with darkness that follows me. Won't run, scared from this fight, or cower to enemies.
Good stuff. That is Warcry. The band is Pulsifier.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey.
So let's see. So we have Mia, Chris, Styx, and Patrick.
Yes.
All right. So I'm really glad you're all here and that you made the drive. You know, obviously, you know, you're from out of state. So, I mean, not that Portland is like another part of the country or anything, but no, but I do appreciate y'all coming down. And
thanks for having us.
And I'm going to get to see you live, by the way, at Swarmy Fest,
That's right? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we're very excited about that.
Yeah,
Right
yeah.
up. Yep.
That's going to be November 15th, actually right across the street at Jewel.
Yeah, we just saw it on the way over here. We just drove by there, the Club Jewel.
Yes.
Manchester.
Have you played there before?
I don't think that we have.
We have not as this band, no.
Not as this. Oh, but as a different band?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm curious. What was the previous band?
I was in a band called Render back in the day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We played there with Frank Hannon.
Frank Hannon, I think I remember.
Yeah, that Tesla. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, very cool. Now, how long has Pulsifier been around? Has Pulsifier been around a while, or?
A couple years now? Just a couple years. Still pretty new.
Oh, okay.
We're trying to get our music out there.
Right.
Everybody. Yeah.
How is that going in Portland? Because Portland's always had a pretty strong music scene. Some good college stations there and whatnot.
Great, yeah, actually,
Yeah.
Southern Central Maine. I think a really good live music scene. Lots of good local bands. Always something going on.
Yeah.
There's a ton of great bands.
Yeah, no doubt. Are there bands there that you know, sometimes it happens organically. Are there bands there that you've kind of unofficially sort of teamed up with that you play a lot of shows with, or?
What do you think, Chris? Yeah.
Yeah, there is a bunch of bands.
It's a good sense of community. Yeah, everyone, I think, kind of supports each other. So.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like who are some other bands there that,
Loki.
Loki?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, we play with Loki quite a lot in a band called In the Wind.
Okay.
Yeah, a band called Echo Ritual.
Echo Ritual?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch. I mean, you feel bad naming any because you leave a bunch of cool bands
Right,
out,
that's
you know?
the thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's so many.
That's true. Yeah. I'm always interested in hearing about bands that we should know about.
Yeah,
Now,
all of them, yeah.
Yeah.
now is Warcry, now, do you have a full album out or an EP, or have you just been releasing singles thus far? There's so many different
the
ways.
album is coming out, the end of this month?
Oh, really? Oh,
Yes.
okay. So coming right up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. We're very excited to get that out. But yeah, Warcry will be one of the songs on there.
Will this be the first release from Pulsifier as a full album?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, this
First
is
one.
the first one.
Okay. Excellent. We're going to play in a little bit the first single, which this will be the world radio premiere for that. We're very excited. But now what went into deciding to record a full album? Because we live in a time where you have so many different options as far as how you release music. You know, the various guests that we talked to on the show, some just do singles, some do EPs, some do albums, some release a series of singles that eventually become an album.
Yeah.
Which is kind of the inverse of how it used to be. It used to be, you know, you have an album and then you've got singles from that album. So what went into your decision as a band to say, let's do a full album?
Well, the latter is kind of what we did. We started out doing singles,
Yeah.
and then we were like, hey, we have enough to put together. Let's do an actual physical copy that a lot of people ask for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so you're actually going to do physical copies?
yeah.
People still ask for that. I was surprised too. Yeah, but every show, people want that physical CD. It has the artwork and the
Yeah. I've kind of come to the conclusion that that's an American phenomenon. And the reason I say that is because we also, in fact, the last segment in the second hour, we interviewed a band called Brides from the UK. And we talked to a lot of bands from overseas. And it seems like everybody that we talked to from Europe, they're like, oh, CDs are dead. You know, we're just releasing everything digitally. Nobody wants CDs anymore. And here it's been especially I think in the last 5 years, maybe 10 years, you know, there was a point where it seemed like CDs were dead here too, but then they've made a resurgence, and vinyl, of course, had an even bigger resurgence.
Right. The same vibe as the vinyl thing.
Yeah.
It's the same idea.
Yeah.
That's why we're making sure that our artwork for the CD is interesting as well.
Yeah.
More visuals. Yeah.
Okay. Good. Because that's something I always loved. Like when I was a kid, you know, you open a CD or an album,
the lyrics in there.
You get the lyrics
like
and
the art,
and if you're really a fan, you know, you'll go through and look at all the liner notes and you know, you want to know who their management company is or who engineered the album, or you know,
right.
if you really want to geek out on it, you know. So,
which I did.
Yeah, that's great. That's great.
Yeah.
How many tracks on the album?
I think this one has 7.
Yeah, 7.
7. Okay.
Yeah.
Our songs are slightly longer than than some, so yeah, 7 fit.
Okay. Like, what's do you know offhand? Like, what's the longest track on the album?
619. It's a Venomous Thing.
Venomous Thing. Oh, yes. So I played that for those listening live. I did play that in the first hour today to kind of give
Very cool.
people a
Thank you.
preview for, because that's my favorite of the 4 that you sent me.
That was our
initially,
first single that we released.
Oh, was it?
a while
Yeah.
back,
Yeah. No, that's a great song. I love the vocals on that. So in studio, who obviously, you're the lead singer. Who else is doing the backing vocals on that? Is that all you, or are there other members singing
Yeah,
with you?
when
or?
we recorded it, he had me go back and add the harmony, add
Oh,
that
yeah.
extra part. Yeah.
Oh, it sounded really good. It sounded really good. Is that challenging at all, harmonizing with yourself that way? I've heard some singers say that can be it's easy to harmonize with somebody else, but when it's your own voice that you're listening to, it's challenging to do that.
It's really tricky to do it live also.
Well, yeah. So what does happen live? Does everybody sing? Does it become a gang vocal thing, or
No.
do you just carry it yourself?
Yeah, live. Yeah, just do the main vocal part.
Yeah. No, that's cool. So how did Pulsifier come together? You mentioned a band that used to be in, Chris.
Yeah.
But how did the 4 of you? Because again, Portland is such a great scene there. There's musicians everywhere. Like, how did the 4 of you coalesce to form this unit? What was kind of the?
Well, I was in a band called Signal to Noise for a while.
I remember Signal
Yeah.
to
Oh, they're
Noise.
still out there. They're still killing it.
Yeah. Okay.
So it was a deal where some of my music wasn't being brought to the front.
Yeah.
And my lady's like, I can write words to those songs.
So
Any riffs that they didn't use,
Yeah.
he gave
Oh.
me the opportunity to write lyrics for.
yeah.
So you had ideas, but was it kind of a crowded situation
Yeah.
where you've got
Yeah.
the people who write and they don't kind of want to necessarily share that.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so me and Mia would sit by the campfire and we would write these songs and we were like, what are we doing? We gotta do our own
He
thing.
comes up with these guitar riffs that I can just feel what he's feeling and it inspires me. And and I had been writing poetry and stuff previously, so I thought I can write words for this. And
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and then we looked for a while to get these
fit.
guys to jump on with us, and so the right fit is super important. The chemistry has to be right.
Yeah.
Because I built this band from second one to be a band to be on a bus, to be touring constantly.
Mm-hmm.
So not only the musicians but the chemistry.
Yeah.
Everything had to be right.
Yeah. And
we're like a family, because we're all living together when we're on the bus, when we're on
Right.
the road. So it's
Right.
important.
Yeah. I think I had a phone conversation with y'all once. I don't know if you remember, and you were about radio stuff. And I think you were on your way to a show or something. You were
yes,
you were
I
on the
remember
bus.
that actually
Yeah.
because we were on the bus.
Yeah.
we were on speakerphone.
Yeah, that's right. So how far have you gone as far as touring? Like, where have you gone outside of the area?
Patrick can tell us that.
Okay.
Yeah, we've gone through the whole country. Our first tour was with Anvil last year. That was, I believe, February. No, that was summer. That was August last year. And yeah, we did the whole East Coast and drove over to Texas and did Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, California, went up to Washington and then back across. We hit like Detroit and Chicago and stuff and Ohio, Cleveland. So we really did the entire perimeter of the country and some of the stuff in the middle too. It was
Wow.
like 26 shows. So that was a good one.
Yeah.
And the second tour was out in kind of like, that was our February tour of this year. And that was with Smile, Empty Soul, and Tantric. And,
Oh, wow.
and, yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah.
Those are great guys, all of them. And that was like Texas, New Mexico, Oklahoma, Arkansas area. And did another one with Anvil that was mostly the East Coast right after that.
That must have been fun.
It's a blast. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anvil, those guys are legendary.
Yeah.
In more ways than one.
Oh yeah.
They treated us way better than they had.
They
to.
were so
Really?
cool,
Yeah,
so
they're
chill. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That's excellent. Well, I think we should. So, what should we know about this? About the new track? This is going to be the first single from the album, correct? Barriers Within.
Barriers
is, yeah.
Within. Yes. So this song was inspired by a Rumi quote, which says, "Your task is not to seek for love, but merely to seek and find all the barriers within yourself that you have built against it."
Okay.
the words to this song were inspired by that quote.
Oh, excellent, excellent. All right, so we're going to play this. And again, this is the world radio premiere of this track.
All right.
All right, Barriers Within from Pulsifier.
World premiere.
Your task is not to seek for love, merely to seek and find all the barriers within yourself that you have built against it. Seeking for barriers built within that keep us locked apart, rendered by years of affliction. Recognizing is the hardest part. I don't wanna repeat the past again, starting over when it falls apart. I don't wanna stay anchored where I've been. I'm sheltered where it hurts. You're the river, I'm the stream. Come together and draw deep. Riding waves where we dream. Islands better than never seen. To the stone we could be. The water carving through rough walls of barriers, smoothing into something new. Cavern separates us, flooding with so much left unsaid, picking wounds that never healed, bleeding to waters running red. I've been clinging to any life raft, floating further from the shore, seeking comfort from sharks that circle. We're always fishing for something more. You're the river, I'm the stream. Come together and drown deep. Riding waves where we dream. Islands better than never seen. Whirlpool spirals down. Water cold for so long underground.
There it is, the world radio premiere, the new track from Pulsifier from the upcoming album that is called Barriers Within.
You're right.
Love it. That's very cool. Very cool.
you.
Yeah, great job. Great job.
Thank you.
Absolutely. So when's the album out? You probably mentioned it, but
Do we have an exact date, or are we just
Oh, we
thinking
don't?
end of this month?
The first single is going to be like the first weekend of October.
okay.
October, yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And then, so the first single.
Yeah.
And so you don't
Well,
have a firm ETA on the album yet?
About the same time. We're going to kind of
okay.
release the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any videos? Have y'all made any videos for any of these songs? Because the music, I mean, there's an element of, I don't know if theatricality is quite the word, but
That's definitely a good word.
it
Yes.
seems like these songs would lend themselves to that.
Definitely, I agree.
Yeah.
I like the theatrics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything kind of in order. We haven't quite got there. We have a lyric video for a Venomous Thing, but we
Okay.
haven't done a full video yet.
Yeah.
But
We have
that's
plans to. We definitely will.
we're going to do one for
Yeah.
Barriers for sure.
Okay.
Sure, yeah.
Okay. Now that makes sense.
It's kind of like a 3-step process where we've been advised to kind of do like a short teaser video as we're coming up to releasing the song before we release it, and then maybe a little later do a lyric video for Barriers, for the same song Barriers Within,
Yeah.
and then a little after that do the full music video.
Okay. And then what's the live show like? I mean, are there any? I guess theatrics
Theatrical.
was
When
the
you
right.
said
was-
theatrics, yes,
Yeah.
we definitely try to incorporate a lot of visual, so there's something for people to watch.
Get right up on that mic.
Oh,
man.
hey, can you hear me now?
You can pull it closer to you if it's easier. That's fine too. Yeah, I just want to make sure
we
we don't.
try to
miss-
incorporate a lot of visual so people can, it helps to tell the story,
Yeah.
goes along with the lyrics. So, yeah, there's
Yeah.
definitely some props involved.
Okay.
Have you seen any videos of our live performances?
No.
We have a ton on YouTube. We have like
Oh, do you?
200 videos on YouTube.
Oh my
and
God.
You can
200?
really see what we're all about.
Really?
yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
And each song, each song has its own feel. Each song tells its own story. So,
Yeah.
so there's props, there's visuals, there's stuff going on that kind of recreate that and add to it. And we're hoping, that the audience will feel just immersed,
Yeah.
surrounded and a part of it.
Yeah.
Right. A lot of these topics for these songs are not the norm, so it's nice to have the visuals to help
Oh, yeah.
explain. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So
Like the horse head with War Cry. Like there's a meaning. It's not just about the horse head. It's,
Horse head on a stick.
right.
that song, was inspired by researching Alexander the Great's war horse Bucephalus.
Really?
If you ever look up the story of Bucephalus, he was afraid of his own shadow, and Alexander the Great learned if you turn him away from his shadow, turn his head to the sun, he became this great warrior.
Yeah.
And we just thought, we could all apply that to our lives.
Oh.
Turn away from your own darkness and
Interesting.
look to the light. So
Yeah.
there's different props that represent stuff like that.
Okay. That's cool. What are some of the other lyrical themes that show up in these songs?
Well, for example, Distracted Gaze, the props for that are chains.
Yeah.
That's a song about anyone who's ever struggled or who has known someone who has struggled, breaking free from the chains of addiction.
Yep.
Whatever that addiction may be.
That's relatable for a lot of people. Yeah.
We always hope that with our songs, there'll be something somebody can relate to
Yeah.
and will have lived through themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it ever happen where does anyone ever approach you and say, "Hey, that song really"?
Yeah.
After
kinda-
some of our live shows, people have come up, and that is actually the best feeling, the best feedback when someone comes up. Sometimes after Scars, I've had people come up and share their own very private, personal stories of what they've gone through too, and
Yep.
and how the music has helped them not to feel so alone.
Yeah. That's
a lot of people
validating,
with
yeah.
distracted gaze as well.
Yeah,
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, she's had to spend moments with people like they want to
Really?
They open up and
explain,
share
yeah.
these, personal, and we kind of have that connection, which is so special. And-
Which is what we're looking for.
Yeah,
exactly.
Connection
Making those
through music,
connections.
Yeah,
I've even
exactly.
kept in touch. There's a few people, who want to keep in touch, and we still talk through some things. And
Oh, that's excellent. Yeah.
it's great. Yeah.
Yeah. Very good. Well, maybe we should play that one, Scars. Should we give that a listen?
Sure, that'd be great.
We'll make that the next one. Here it is. Yeah, this is a great track. If you're just joining us, we have Pulsifier here with us live in studio, and we're going to play this. This is on the upcoming album too, I assume?
Yes.
I assume these all are?
It is, yes.
Did we, by the way, what's the name of the album, or did you say? Or
We haven't yet. We're going to say it for the first time.
Oh,
Yeah.
The name of the album will be Personas.
Personas. Okay. Very good. All right. So from the upcoming album, Personas, here it is. This is Scars, and the band is Pulsifier.
Never knew what's gonna set you off. All I do was never good enough. Lost myself, giving it all to you. Walked on eggshells, only to fall through. Put me high up on a pedestal to knock me off, no matter how hard I fall. Always acted like you're above me. All I wanted was someone to love me. Now I am free. I can finally breathe. You're no longer suffocating me, 'cause we're done. Take your version of reality and run. I'm never gonna walk on eggshells for anyone. Chapters closed, healing as time moves on. Days lighter, further night is gone. If we met now, I wouldn't even waste a second glance, reaching a better place. Second chance, so life completely new. Most days I don't even think of you. Broken pieces of who I used to be. Scars remaining there to remind me. Now I am free. I can finally breathe. You're no longer suffocating me, 'cause we're done. Take your version of reality and run. I'm never gonna walk on eggshells for anyone. You're a spider trapped in time, tethered to web of your lies, not a threat. This sword forged through fire, stuck in your own cyclone of misery. For you alone, you give only pity. Can't douse the flame, despite how you try. You remain yourself till you die. Voice once choked, became it bolder. Pieces broke, now repair. from this glass cage. Build a cage no one can see, with all that you try to be. End up suffocating, break the glass cage holding me. Alone in your darkest place, I'll take us where it's safe. We could live unleashed and free, break the glass cage holding me.
That is Glass Cage. The band is Pulsifier. And that is going to be on the upcoming album. What's it called again?
Personas.
Personas. Yes, I love it. That is really good.
Thank you.
That is really good. Gets you moving. Gets you moving. And we also heard Scars before that too. Another great track. And we got one more that we're going to save for the end. So we were talking off air while that was playing, and Chris, you were commenting, and this is something I noticed. So I'm glad you reminded me because I wanted to ask about this. When you're soloing, there's not a second guitar track underneath that.
That's right.
And which is an interesting decision because that's not what a lot of bands do. Although some bands do that. But can you explain because you were explaining it off air and this was interesting to me why you make that choice?
Yeah, it just allows the fantastic bass playing of Patrick to shine through where it should.
Yeah.
We want to make sure that's heard. Not only in the solos, but through the songs as well.
Yeah.
And we did 2 or 3 passes for some of these songs. We're like, hey, can you turn up the bass a little bit more in this recording?
Yeah.
We want to make sure that it's there. And we want to make sure it's kind of like it simulates the live sound.
Yeah.
That's what we sound like.
As a bass player myself, I commend you for that. Because we bass players don't get the respect we deserve, right?
Oh,
Am
we're
I
definitely
right?
friends now. We're friends now.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
Patrick gets it easy. Don't you worry.
No, that's good. That's good. And then, so when you do, is that the case with all the songs? Like, do you use it? So you don't use a second guitar track on anything?
No.
Wow. Okay.
No.
Interesting. Okay. No, that's cool. Yeah. No, I like that, and it does. Yeah, it does let the whole rhythm section kind of come through. Which was it? Scars too. There's like there's a solo you do toward the end. Was it Scars or was it the one we played before that, where it's like you kind of don't see it coming? Like all of a sudden you're playing and it's like, oh, I didn't expect a solo there.
Yeah,
Was it?
I think it was Barriers, yeah?
Well, it might have been. It probably was. Yeah, actually, it feels like yeah.
Yeah.
And
Out
I
of
was like,
nowhere.
oh, that's cool. Oh, it must have been Barriers because I hadn't heard that before now.
Yeah.
And because the other ones I'd already listened to, and I was kind of like, oh, but I like that. I like the surprise. It fits.
Right.
But it's still kind of a surprise. It's like, oh, that solo kind of sneaks up on you.
Yeah, that whole breakdown section is the part that Patrick had written. That I kind of played over the top of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, hey, what was that bass riff? Oh, let me just play it on the guitar and play a solo over it. Yeah.
Yeah. I like that. Mia, I'm kind of curious too about some of your influences as far as vocals. Like, who did you listen to growing up, or who do you listen to now, and who kind of
many, but yeah, we were talking about that where we all came from different backgrounds before we all got together. I was actually from a theater background before teaming up with these guys. So musical theater and community theater, stuff like that since I was a kid.
Yeah. So is that how you learn to sing basically? And the way that you do?
I used to say, I'm not necessarily a singer. I'm an actress. I can act like I can sing. I used to like to say that. And lots of karaoke nights.
Yeah.
And I would say, what I lack in talent, I make up for with enthusiasm.
But you didn't have any formal training as far as working with a vocal coach or anything?
Not formal training, no.
Yeah.
Just for fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Singing along with the radio, karaoke nights, stuff like that.
Yeah. Is there anyone who kind of inspires you in terms of how they sing? Like I see, I hope this isn't too cliche, but I hear a little bit of Ann Wilson.
All right, thank you. Yes. Yeah. That's a huge compliment. Yeah, she's amazing. Amy Lee with Evanescence. Love them. Yeah. Grew up. Yeah. In the 90s with that. Like, so that's a huge influence.
Yeah.
Alanis Morissette is such a good storyteller.
Yes.
Yeah. Just a lot. Yeah.
And then, so who are the primary writers? So is it the two of you? Is it,
Well,
as far as music and
we
vocals?
all definitely do our own parts.
Everyone has
Yeah.
their own part.
Yeah.
I write the words and sing them.
Yeah.
Chris does the guitar riffs.
Yeah.
Jay on drums, Patrick on bass, and we all, when we come together, it just grows into something new.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. It's no fun having one guy dictate everything.
Yeah.
I want to be inspired by the other guys in the room, the other
Yeah.
people in the room. So I want everybody to do their own thing
Well, certainly.
as much as possible. Everybody has ideas.
Oh yeah. Well, certainly, and again, there's part of my bias as a bass player, but but certainly, it does sound like the rhythm section has a lot to do with how these songs
Oh yeah.
flesh out because both the bass and the drums. I mean, you can really hear everything comes through, and is definitely a part of the Pulsifier sound.
Absolutely, yeah. Everybody playing off each other. You can
Yeah.
hear,
Yeah.
like the bass follows the drums or back and forth or whatever. Everybody's kind of, oh, that's a cool part. Let me see if I can accent that.
Yeah.
a lot
Yeah.
of feel that way.
Where does the name come from, by the way? Pulsifier. Who came up with the name?
Just out of my head, yeah.
Yeah. Is
It has
just a cool
meaning,
name?
though. Do you want to explain it?
Not really. You can.
The idea behind it was, that inspiration comes from not from just us personally, but from all around us.
Yeah.
And we take that inspiration and use it to make something new. It passes through us as a band that we can share with everyone else as something different,
Yeah. No, that makes sense. Yeah.
like a vibrational pulse.
Yeah.
Right.
So we add our own spin on the vibe and send it back out. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the name of the album, Personas. Oh, where does that name come from? Personas.
Oh, that is because every song is kind of like each character of someone's personality. Like
Okay.
if you go to work, you have one persona. If you want to rock stage, you're on another persona.
Yeah.
And that's what this album is like. It's all these songs are kind of like a journey of growth
Yeah.
with different characters and different shadows that you have to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
The warrior, the lover, the
The child, the animal,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the inner voice,
Yeah.
the shadow.
All of it. Yeah. No, that's cool. When you play live, do you have any material that you haven't recorded that is part of your live set? Because it sounds like you got a lot of ideas. You probably have a lot of songs
have
that you
lots,
haven't
yes.
recorded yet, right?
Yeah, we have way too many songs.
Really? Yeah.
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 And they
it was
keep
so
coming.
hard to decide which songs to put on the album because, like, in my opinion, and I think in all of our opinions, every single song is a banger. Like, they
Yeah.
could all be the single. None of them are filler.
Yeah.
So it was like almost a shame only doing 7 songs.
It's a good problem to have, but yeah, it's like, I mean, how do you even decide when you've got, I mean,
It's
how,
hard. Yeah.
Yeah.
To feel like, which ones do we leave out? We don't want to leave any of them out. I want them all out there.
how many songs do you have? Can you put a number on it?
Yeah.
Like as a band?
probably.
How many originals?
What? How many do you think now?
Oh,
Finished?
So
or
I
in
actually,
the
we
works?
actually try to prioritize and not like completely finish a song, and we give it plenty of time to grow.
Yeah.
There's many songs we are constantly jamming on. We have one called "Eye of the Storm." It's been something
That's a new one.
we've been just messing with that for months now. It's just slowly growing. You have to give it time. You have to give it time to grow.
It's
Yeah.
like simmering in the pot,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we came up with a new part on that song just a couple weeks ago. It was like, oh, there we go. That's what we were looking for. It's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah. Where did we talk about where you recorded? Where did you recorded these? Because everything
the
sounds
Halo Studio.
Okay,
with
Halo-
John Wyman.
Yeah.
okay. Want to make
The
sure
legendary.
because everything sounds so good, so we want to make sure. Okay, so tell me. So I don't know about John Wyman. Tell me about him. I'm
Oh, the
curious.
Halo is world famous or infamous. However you
Is
want
it?
to. Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and he's done some pretty incredible stuff, especially with the local scene. But he's also a national guy. I don't want to misspeak. I can't say for sure some of the national he's done, but he's done. I think the last one, his big thing he did was Pretty Reckless, if I'm not.
Oh,
mistaken.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's in Portland, or is he? Where is he?
Yeah.
Are we allowed to say?
Nondescript in undisclosed building.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
so funny. It looks like, from the outside, you would not expect what's on the inside. I love that.
Oh,
about
no
that
kidding.
Building. Yes.
Yeah, what a cool spot, though.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that guy is amazing.
It's very secretive.
And how did you come to work with him? How did that come about? Because he's obviously a big,
Yeah, it bled over from my previous bands that I recorded there. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
And I just knew that I'm not going to go anywhere else. That's the place to go.
Yeah.
It's
Excellent.
amazing. Yeah, he's such a good ear
Yeah.
for details.
Does he kind of become like, because obviously every producer has their own style. Everyone's different. Everyone kind of has their own approach. Does he become like that, like a fifth member of the band, or
He did.
in
He
terms
does.
of ideas?
Yeah. He was talking about doing the harmonies for Scars, I think it was. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he gets excited, and then we're on to something.
Oh, yeah.
John likes it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's in doing her vocal stuff, and after each take, he spins around. He's like, "Did you guys hear that?
Yeah.
that was fantastic." And he let me bring out my little Casio player and show you the fist.
Little
And,
keyboard.
Oh, no kidding.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, try this, and he'll play something.
very creative, so
Yeah.
he gets the juices flowing as well. And
Yeah.
it
He's
makes it
brilliant.
fun.
Yeah. He's
And he has the
brilliant.
most incredible ear too. Like your guitar could be out of tune by 1 cent,
Yeah.
and he'll be like, no, tune up. And you're like, what do you mean? Like it's in perfect. No, it's not.
We're playing the live track, and he's like, "Patrick, your D string is off. It's flat."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Oh, okay." Not according to the tuner, it's not, but
Yeah, he doesn't go
easy.
easy on you. Yeah.
Yeah.
He gets the best out of you.
Yeah, that's what it takes.
Yeah,
And
he's great.
But it's also good to you, good for you. It speaks, you're obviously mature as a band to be able to work with someone because some people can't work with a producer like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we know.
Some people
Yeah.
get resentful. They feel like, oh, this guy's trying to take over what I'm doing. You know what I mean? So for you to be able to go in and be open, not everyone can
That's
handle
why we
that.
go to him. We want that.
Right.
Yeah.
You got to be careful not to be too attached to your own ideas.
Right.
That prevents growth and thought. You just have to go with that.
But he lets us try too. That's another thing I like. I'll be like, "Can I just try it?" I go be like, "This is going to sound really weird. Can I just try something?"
Yeah.
and I'll be like, "And then give me your feedback. If you don't like it, we'll cut it. I
Right.
take it."
Yeah.
He lets me try stuff.
I'm really glad I moved that filter. You sound so much better.
Oh, thank you. Let's start over. Yeah.
But if you are just joining us, we have Pulsifier here with us live in studio. And so what's kind of do you know what the sort of the long-term plan is? So the album will be out probably October. Like what's kind of
Early October
and
is
then
the plan.
and then you're going to be hitting the road again, or
And then we are hitting the road again for another national tour. This one's called Rocktober.
okay.
Scotty Austin
Woohoo!
from Saving Abel.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. Yeah. Okay. So tell us about this. Is this like is it like a package tour, a festival, or what? Like what?
It's kind of a mixture. Yeah.
Okay.
He is making a big push for one of his songs. So he is kind of like handpicked his favorite spots that he's played over the years.
Oh, okay.
And so this is going to be like this ought to be a pretty interesting tour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know?
A lot of support and
And he's wild. He's so fun to watch live.
Yeah.
A lot of fun. Very entertaining.
yeah, we just did a show with him in Ohio,
Mm-hmm.
and we were just standing out watching. And he just looked at us. He's like, "You guys are coming up to
He was
sing
like,
this
"You're
last
coming up
song
on
with us."
stage."
Oh wow. Oh, that's very cool.
Yeah.
We did, yeah. We had to run up. We were in that half pipe.
Yeah.
We were in this skate park.
Yeah.
The stage was on the top of the half pipe. So he's like, "Come on up here, guys." And we like ran up the pipe, jumped on stage.
Yeah,
He let us
wow.
do a song
yeah.
with him.
He's
Yeah.
a character,
He's
man.
fun.
He's great.
Very
Great
cool.
entertainer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, very cool. Are you on the full tour? Are you doing the whole run with him? Or?
Oh yeah, doing the whole
We're
thing.
going the
yeah.
whole way.
Excellent.
We
Excellent.
actually have 3 more after that before April. 3 more tours. So we're going to be busy through the
Wow.
winter.
Yeah.
Yeah, and after that, we want to flip the script. We want to be on the other side of the instead of direct support. We want to see if we can what we can do as far as headlining our small club tour.
Yeah.
We're just kind of feeling it out.
Yeah,
See what
yeah.
we can do.
Want to keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
So you're on the right path. Are you on a label, by the way, as far as the album itself that's going to be coming out, or is it all DIY, or how are you doing that? Because there's so many, like we were talking about earlier, there's so many ways to release
Right.
music now. There's so many ways to,
Yeah, there's management, but we're still technically independent.
Yeah.
It protects us the best.
yeah.
Yeah.
It does. It absolutely does.
There's
Yeah.
no reason, a lot of time, you hear it over and over. There's no reason to have a label.
Right.
I'm sure labels will disagree, and I'm sure that they can get you out there. But there's always a back and forth. You always pay for it in one way or another.
It's always a risk too,
Yeah.
because a label, they might come along and offer you a bunch of big advance for your album or whatever, And that
Tempting.
and
Yeah,
that
right.
cash infusion is great. It can be. And they might make you famous. They also might have you record an album and then say, we've changed our mind, and shelve your album that you've worked on. And and you
That would
can't
be heartbreaking.
and you can't do anything with it. I
Oh.
mean,
Right.
there are
Those stories
so
are out
many.
there.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
there's already a hard rock album out. We're gonna hold yours off until that runs its course. And,
Yep. Oh, yeah.
There's a lot to it.
There's so much that can go wrong. Yeah. And I'm not saying, I mean, obviously if the right deal came along, you'd consider it, right? But
Absolutely, yeah.
but
Right.
but you're being smart about it, And we live in a time where you don't have to wait for the right deal. You can
Right.
just go make your own, way, and so I think you're on a great path. I think you're
Yeah,
You
I mean,
know.
there comes to a point where, in order to do some of the bigger things, you have to be on the label. We're not quite there yet, so we're not worried about it.
yeah. No, I think
Until then, we're gonna drive our own ship a little bit longer.
there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. No, I think that's the right approach. Absolutely. So, and then we should remind people too about Swarmy Fest coming up
yeah.
Yes,
November
woohoo!
15th. Yeah.
Yes, November 15th, Swarmy Fest.
Yeah.
Sounds like it's going to be amazing. Has the band Sepsis
Yep.
Yep.
and a bunch of other bands and acts and performers.
Silent Season is now co-headlining with Sepsis, which is
Yes.
cool. We had them on recently, and they're great.
We're very excited to
Gonna
be
be a
part
fun
of
day.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
we can't wait.
Yep. Right across the street at Jewel. And this show, Matt Connerton Unleashed, we're one of the sponsors. This will be our third year.
Very cool,
Sponsoring it. Yeah. So we'll be there. Jenny and I will be there. So
Nice.
yeah, really looking forward to that. So yeah, that'll be a fun
Yeah,
day.
we can't wait.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've been trying to play with Sepsis for a little while, but we've had opportunities, but there's always just been, a wrench in the
Timing.
plans with timing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of
yeah.
coordinate. Yeah, who's free when. So yeah, we're very excited to team up with them and everyone who's part of it.
Yeah.
And everyone who comes out. Yeah, it's like, come on out and party with us. We're going to have fun.
Absolutely. Well, the time goes quickly. We are approaching the top of the hour, and I want to make sure that we can get this last song in.
All right.
Because we are going to play in a moment. We're going to play Venomous Thing. Okay, so I need to know: is there a story? What's
There's a story behind every song.
I need to know, especially this one, because, like I said, this one's my favorite.
Yes, there's a story behind every song that we do. So for this one, for Venomous Thing, like we talked about, it was actually the first single that we released. And this song is really for anyone who's ever dealt with any type of toxic relationship or codependent relationship. And
Yeah.
it's really about kind of looking at that whole relationship, but also looking at yourself, like self-reflection and, what part did I play? Or, and like with most of our songs, it's, the underlying element is also about becoming stronger and healing and just personal growth.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. I like the positive message and all of that. So, which seems to be a theme in your music. So I think that's amazing.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
And also, so before we play that, before we finish up, one other thing, where's the best place for people to go online? Where should people go online to keep up with everything Pulsifier is doing?
You can find us absolutely everywhere. Facebook.com/Pulsifier Band. You can YouTube Pulsifier. We have a huge YouTube channel. We're growing on TikTok. That's TikTok Pulsifier. It's always the same name. Instagram, we got Pulsifier Instagram. Is there anything else? Any other?
Website for that old school. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
pulsifireband.com. You
Yeah.
can see all of our shows and
Hook
it
to the
links
merch
to all
page.
of the socials and the merch.
Yeah, check out. We got a lot of cool merch for you guys. So yeah, we'll have it. And we bring it out also when we play live. So we always set up our table. We always encourage people, come on over, say hey to us, hang
Say hi
out,
to Scully.
let us know what you think.
And
Come
hey,
see
reach
Scully.
out to us online too. Someone's always running all the pages. So we want to talk, we want to chat, and
Yeah.
we're always out to say hi and talk about what's going on.
Okay. Very good. Well, listen, thank you all four of you for
thanks for
joining
having
us today. Absolutely. This is Venomous Thing, and the band is Pulsifier.
Woohoo!
darkness reeling.